Okay, here we are. How are you? How are you, all of you? So I hope you had a very good weekend. As you know, I cannot be there tomorrow because I will be very busy, and that's the reason why we are having our live today, one day in advance, which is Monday. Yes, today it's Monday, 24th of May. And let me tell you, I'm very happy because I've got a lot of nice sketches, quite a lot. So we're gonna have another interesting full immersion in our sketch review. This is your sketch, my feedback, just in case some of you are new and you don't know. And if you're new, please don't forget, you have to subscribe to this channel. All right? Okay, so I am sure that you're gonna put also, all of you, a very nice like to this video emission, which is done just for you. Really, it's done for you. And I can tell you that I received a new part of sketches, new sketches. And as I said in my quick video of yesterday, just to announce that it was going to be today and not tomorrow, that some of you are showing already some interesting new, how can I say, interesting improvements. Okay, that's the word I wanted to use. And the thing, it's really nice because it looks like my feedbacks are have a good results. You are looking, watching carefully, you listen carefully my advices, and some of you are starting already to follow them. Not all of them, because remember, it takes time. So don't think that just in 2 or 3 times that you watch me criticizing your work, you're gonna be 100% in measure to quickly remove all the mistakes and improve 100% in a very short time. It's gonna take some time. The most important thing is that you keep in mind really well what I say, that maybe sometimes you go back on the video, you watch it again, so that you can really understand and fix in your head what you have to do in order to improve. Let me take this beautiful lamp a little bit lower so that you can see my beautiful Fender Stratocaster in the back, okay, which is a beautiful guitar. It's my best guitar. It's my best guitar. Okay, so a lot of people, let me see the comments. Ciao, yeah, all my preferred followers, they're all there. That's good. Storm 20, Fantasy Garage, Ashen, Real, and then we have Seed also. Is there again? Ariaman. I saw also Andrea, Andrew 700, Antara Bora, who I think is new, I believe. Antara Bora, maybe he's new because I don't remember this game. But anyway, welcome, okay, Antara, welcome. You Saying Asian also, and many others I'm sure that will be here. We have one that is, it's Konstantinos, okay, and from Cyprus, and he's the only one probably that today it's not gonna be here because he's very busy, but he sent his sketch, okay, which is this one. And I have to tell you the truth, he also sent me a beautiful tip. So, Konstantinos, thank you very much. Grazie. You were very, very kind yesterday. He sent me the sketch and he sent me a tip saying, this is for you. Thank you very much for reviewing tomorrow my sketch, even if I will not be present because I'll be very busy, but I promise I will be very, very happy to go and check the video later during the day. So Konstantinos, ciao, grazie. Thank you very much for your tip and for your sketch. So I will start from your sketch, don't worry, as I promised. All right, so now you know what I do. I just change camera. Let's switch camera so that you can all see what I have under my eyes, and you can start following me in my series of today, your sketch, my feedback. Okay, so I take off my glasses, of course, because I want to be very I want to see really well. Okay. Okay, so I have my pencil, my favorite pencil, and here we have Constantino's work, all right? So, Constantinos, don't worry, when you will come back, you will watch, you will see it. Okay, so first of all, Constantino, I see already that after 2 classes that you have been with me on my online course, because you have to know that Constantinos is one of my students on Thursday, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and we start working together, and with other students too, of course, other students followers, okay, that are part of that class. I see that he already learned very well what it means to put the reflection in the right position, a little bit of the shading, how we make a side view that it looks correct, and I have to say that the proportions are not bad, okay? So I am very happy that you already made a sketch that is much better than the first sketches that you showed me during our first meeting online on Thursday, two Thursday ago. Okay. Now there's only one thing I would like you to think about is that if this is your wheel, okay, don't forget we have a back wheel in the back, okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting the back wheel, okay. It's a little bit thicker here, okay. So remember, here it's dedicated to the back wheel, and this is something that all of you should always remember, okay. All right, Sonny, Nanda, Kartik, a lot of new people. Well, yeah, you are new, subscribe to my channel, please don't forget and put your like. Hi sir, I'm Storm 20 with other mobile because my mobile is slow. That okay, Storm, Sony, okay, you are like you know. All right, no problem. I'm happy that you get the best way to be, you know, the best way to be in contact and to watch. Okay, so that's okay. Now the only thing that I think that you should have done, Konstantinos, is that here you want to make everything dark because that's your windshield, and make it a little bit lower because this is just too much here, and also here in the back it's kind of heavy here, you see. So what I will try to do, I will try to make your car a little bit more like a sports supercar, okay. I know that you are a fan of Lamborghini, okay, so let's make more like a Lamborghini proportions, okay. A Lamborghini has the glass that is really short, okay, so maybe this one you can make it a little bit more like that, okay. Even if you want to make it round, it's fine, okay. You can also show the hole that we have here a little bit more, okay. You can put the shading here. So the reflections, I will just move it up a little bit, okay. All right, this is pretty good. And I would bring this a little bit higher, just a little, because this point looks a little bit too low. So that's what we want to do. Ciao Matteo, welcome back. Now be careful here. Remember what I said last time. This is the rocker panel line. Therefore we have to align the front bumper and the back bumper to that line, okay. So this is your car, you see. Now I can make this wheel a little bit bigger, okay, and also this one, it's a little bit too low, okay, and a little bit too long, so I'm making a little bit shorter. You see, I remake the wheel here also. Okay, here we have your door. All right. Now look what I do. I'll take a black marker because I want to make a little bit of wait, let me find the paper. Let me find the paper I can put underneath so that I don't ruin the other sketches. Okay. Okay, but anyway, you can see that it's already better than before. So I hope I'm not late. No, Ishant, we just started. Don't worry. Don't worry, we just started. Okay, so let's do this. Now I'll take my marker, okay, and I just make my background that will erase a little bit the extra that we had before. Now my marker is starting to dry out, that's no problem, because I bought the refill, so I'm waiting for this really to die, so that because I have two more black markers, so I want this to die so that I will change, and when I will remain with only one, then I will start using my refill. Okay. Alright, so now you can see that the shape has a much better proportions, and that's the objective, you see? Let me make the size of the wheel at the right place, okay? I never designed a supercar in my life, but here we are talking only about proportions, okay? And that's how I would do it, okay? So Konstantinos, when you will be watching this, I really hope, ciao Arun Kumar, ciao. I really hope that this will help you to move on and to make it better, okay? So my suggestion is that you take this one, the way I did it, I will take a picture, I will send it to you of this one, and just make another one, okay? Just make another one. And check the new proportions, okay? Even the background, it's nice. You can copy the background, why not, okay? And of course, don't forget, Konstantinos, that you don't have this anymore, okay? I'm erasing this part, okay? You see, much better. Also here. Proportions sometimes are little things, huh? Really little things, okay? You see, that bumper was really low, so we have to bring it up. Let's get that bumper up. Okay, so this is Konstantinos. Alright, so next one. Anybody knows who did this? This is from the last time. Anybody knows? You tell me if somebody knows. Anyway, I will tell you, because this is one of those that it is one of those that I left over, let's say 1 week ago, and so I told myself, let's start from this one also, because for sure who was there, I was a little bit disappointed, so I apologize, but we had so many sketches, you know, to fix. Okay, so let's talk about this one. First of all, I want to tell you that this sketch, it's nice. This sketch it's really nice. It's not bad. I mean, if you can see the sections are really following the shape, I can understand everything, okay? So I would say that who did this sketch did something really nice. You take mine after this. Hi Lakshman, Fantasy Garage, they are all there. I will take one by one. I'm sorry, okay? Okay, so anybody new, don't forget to put your like and to subscribe to my channel, huh? We have to become a million, a million of subscribers or followers to this channel very soon, tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is nice. The only problem is the low proportions. It's a little bit like, it looks like it's a little bit shortened too much. And I think it's because of two reasons. The first one is that the door should be here. You see? This is the door, not this one. Let me erase it. You see? Now that we put the door with the right size, now it looks like the car, it's okay in terms of proportion. You see? So that door, when we put the door, be very careful, because the door cuts are extremely important to give a feeling of the right proportions to the car. And if your door are too small, then we have a problem. Or too short, you know? Then there is another thing that, in my opinion, it's not working. This is very short, okay? It's a very bubble car in the front, a little bit like the Mini. But in the back here, we have this, which is very, very long, and this is kind of low. So for me, this is too big, you know? So I would go first to do this. Then I would take the glass area in the back, more like that. You see? Then I take that line from here to here, and I just make it a little bit more defined, okay? So that I can okay, so in this way I think that we have a better how can I say, a better proportion of the back. This one we can take this line and bring it a little bit down, just a little, and take this element, let's put it here. It still looks very powerful, you know. Okay, so let's suppose that this is a sort of a light, okay? Okay, so to me, this is the first one. The second problem is that this line is too low. Look at this size. It's like the rocker panel, it's very, very thick. Like one market challenge, so we learn about the values and use what to say. No, I don't mark no challenge. Sorry. I think that is already good enough that I just make this type of live video for you to understand some of the most important things when we start sketching cars. You know? Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just, you see, remodeling the back, the front, and the side rocker panel, and the car is becoming a little bit thinner, and now it's looking even better than before. So now, once we do that, I take my shadow and I put the right shadow, which is this one, not this line, This line, it's not the right one. I'll take it off. You see? This one is okay. And this one, it's not okay. You see? Little by little, this car is becoming much, much better than before. And now let's put the shadow. You see? Look, now we have a shadow that is in perspective. The 1 point perspective, that is the vanishing point, it's down there, somewhere, okay? Hey, ciao Kavesh. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes the pillar, you know, this pillar here, in general starts there, but sometimes you can have it much in the back, like some BMWs, where they have a very long hood, okay? Or sometimes it's the opposite. It goes more in the front, like some Renaults, for example, for family cars or MPVs, you know? Same thing here for this one. So now, I just fixed this one, which is here. It's not here, it's here. Okay. Now, did you see that every time I come down here in this corner, I break the corner because we don't have any point there. And that helps a lot. That really helps a lot. You know? So, now this one, it looks good, but this one looks a little bit too much. Maybe it should be open a little bit more. You see? Now it's better because the space for the wheel well looks more realistic. And I know that we don't have to be realistic 100%. But what is important, my study is more for the proportions. So that when we look at it, you know, when we look at the sketch, we say, oh, it looks right, you know? Then we can say we don't like it, but at least it looks right. Okay. So here also I make a little bit darker inside because there is really no light. It's all dark down there. So and because down there is dark and here is lighter, it gives the idea of the three-dimensional effect of the tire. Okay, so now we're gonna put I'm going to sketch now the side reflection, all right? So if we have the cut line there, then we must have, for sure, a sort of B-pillar, okay? Like this one also. Okay? Now this is too straight, so I will just make it a little bit around, just a little. You see, it looks better. Reflection on the glass, okay? Okay, so let's make now the reflection on the side glass, which is this one. There you go. By the way, Kavish, thank you very much for the human Photoshop Luciano Bove hashtag, because I understood that you are the one that made it. And that's nice. I appreciate, really. Thank you. Thanks. Matteo, Luciano, do you have also digital portfolio? Just asking for pure curiosity because I have seen your video. You showed some of your great stuff. Oh, thanks. No digital portfolio. At my time, we did not really have a very good Photoshop thing. And then I went into design management, and therefore automatically I did not really work on Photoshop a lot. And that probably, that's it. But I did work on other software similar to Photoshop, doing some stuff that are not that bad. And I'm thinking now to buy, how can I say, shit. I'm thinking to buy an iPad Pro up also, that with Procreate I can make some sketching, train myself a little bit, and then show you what I'm capable to do. But because I am being always a sort of a teacher, you know, because I always taught card design sketching, even when I was a designer in Fiat, you know, I prefer really freehand. I really prefer. Okay, so a little bit of shading on the reflection. Okay. You see, I'm just cleaning up all the lines because they were a little bit too geometrical, you see? Now they look a little bit better, a little bit kind, you know, kind lines. Okay, so I think that this one is finished, all right? So I really hope who made this one that will have the opportunity to look at it, okay? And I hope that it was useful. All right? Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now, the next one is this one. Who did this? First of all, it's too small. Next time, please make it bigger. Take a nice picture. No, Signation, I cannot increase the quality simply because I am with, it's, what's the name? It's OBS Studio that made this, this automatic setup. And if I go and click now, I'm sure that the light will go off. So I'm sorry. Okay, Shaker, this is yours, right? Okay. So next time, try to take a picture with your telephone and make it really inside your telephone, all the display, so that it will be bigger, okay? It will come like that. It's going to be easier for me, okay? Okay, so yours, in terms of perspective, it's not bad, okay? It's pretty good. The only thing is your wheels. Now look, this is your wheel. Okay, this one should it's pretty much okay, but this one no. This one should be more like this. You see? Already there we have a better line, okay? Now there is another thing you have to know. This is the center of your wheel, okay? And the center of the wheel, I put a line, okay? When I draw the rocker panel, which means at the end of my car, okay? Then I have to go a little bit higher. It's like that. I want to show you. Look. You see? And that's very important for the proportions, because your car has the classical problem when you guys sketch cars for the first times and you make the car, you want the car look really low and aggressive, but in reality you are making a very big mass of steel and the car looks really heavy and not light. All right, so that's the most important thing. So I put the shadow, okay? Okay, so automatically also in the front, it's like that, you see? And look what I did on the front. I put that line, it was like this, I just put it a little bit like that. You see? Look at the direction. And I did it because, you know, top view, a car, it's not like this. If you have the wheel here, okay, a car is a little bit like that. And then another thing very important, it's never flat, it's impossible. It has always a little bit of curvature with a nice radius here and here. You understand? Okay, so when we want to do this and we put this in perspective, okay, so the section, it's like this. Then here, it's like that. You see? And the center section, it will be until here, okay? Then the same thing, we have to do it to the top of your windshield and to the lower part of your windshield. Look. Also this line is a little bit round, and also the back line, it's a little bit round. Nothing straight, we don't have straight lines in car design. Look, this line is doing this, look. You see? So it's empty, it's impossible. So we need to do the opposite. So it's a line like that. You see? It's a big radius. Same thing also at the bottom, a little bit. Now that we did all that, you can understand that this point is too much in the back. It should be more over here. Okay, so now you can see that your car looks much better now. Already. But I'm not finished. Not finished yet. Because now we have our new windshield section, okay? Now your lights were there. Your lights in reality are here. You see? And then you did something black. I will do the same thing. I don't know what it is, but This is your design, so I don't want to change your design. So now we have to put our shadow you put a line here because I think this is your section. Then let's do it here too. You see? And then this side section, it looks very flat. You know? So what I would like to do here, I would just like to put a little bit of reflection. Reflection, okay. This is the reflection on your hood, okay. Now we have the core that goes to white, okay. Now I take the white and I put a little bit of white here, here, a little bit here, here, and a little bit there. You see, your car looks much better now. Now we got a car that you know, it's not that bad. Okay. All right, Shekar. I hope that you are happy with this explanation. And as you can see, to me, it doesn't look bad at all. You see? It looks really cool. I mean, this can become a nice idea, you know? Okay, so next one in line. Next one is this one also from last time. This one, who did this one? Anybody else? Anybody is the owner of this sketch live with us today? I hope so. Andrea, okay, good. Allora, Andrea, be careful. First of all, it's too short, okay? Something is wrong in the proportions. But your line has to be a little bit, how can I say, methodically correct, okay? Because it's a little bit confusing. The line quality. But let's start from the type of perspective. This is a perspective where everything is parallel. Okay? This front wheel is too small. So this front wheel should be a little bit like that. You see? More like that should be. Okay, those things are too much. It's just too much. So it's really, how can I say, it's kind of difficult. So let me do another way. Wait, don't move. Let me open. Okay, so all right, so let's see what we can do. Okay, first of all, the only way for me to do it is to redo it. Let me see. I try to redo your own design, all right? Ok, vedi che adesso la proporzione è già diversa. Guarda, ti faccio vedere. You see, it looks like it got an accident. The car was like that, and I just take more or less the same proportions you have, it just extended, stretched a little bit to make sure that that it is better, that is proportion, you know. So now let me do this. I will wait. Okay, let's do that way so that you can see both of them. Okay. Sì, passa la corte, infatti. How about making the tire a little wider? Yeah, we can do the tire wider. That's no problem. I will. But now let's talk about the design, okay? Because there is a design that Andrew did, okay? Okay, so now I will make my interpretation, okay? Because there are things here that are really too complicated. It's useless. We'll never do something like that. Never. So you can do the same thing that way. I'm still fixing, huh? I'm still fixing because some things, like the wheel position, has to be right. Unless it's gonna look bad. So what I'm doing now, I'm really watching my wheels. Okay, so here it's gonna be like that. And the back part, we really don't see it. Look. Ho iniziato con la stessa categoria del Polo della Clio. Ma Polo e Clio, questa non è quella proporzione. It's not that proportion. I thought you want to do something much more. But you can try. If you want, you can do one thing. You can take the same one you did again, okay, and simply work again the proportions. To me, you should put small wheels. Small wheels, you have to take this, maybe you take this a little bit lower. More like that, maybe. But look a Clio or a Polo photograph, and check it out, because you will discover that they are bigger. Well, I let you do this front old Fiat style, whatever. If you like it, it's fine. Okay, and then here we have you see, I did it this way because it's lighter. It's much lighter. Put the little light here. And as you can see, that's how I did this section down here, which was interesting but was too complicated. I made it a little bit easier. Okay, this way. Maybe this one should be more like that, you know. It's better. It's around. It's much better. Okay. Andrea, I hope that that you like it. I don't know, maybe not, but okay, all right. I think that this one can be a good start, and go and check the Clio. If you want to do something like the Clio, maybe it's more like this. You see? More like an hatchback. You see? This one could be like a Clio. It all depends on the size of the wheels, you know? Sì, la linea del cofano, you're right, it was a little bit more rounded, but of course, because I am doing it, automatically comes a little bit like I do the things, my things, you know. But maybe also like that, you know. Look, if you do something like this, it's not bad. Nice. Nice detail. Look. Okay. Isaac, well, yeah, better, much better. It's cool, but looks like sedan original looked like hatchback. Yeah, it's more like an hatchback in reality. It's true. Maybe you can put the windshield a little bit more in the front, you know, like that, and it gets a different type of feeling. All right. Okay, Andrea, I hope that you are satisfied. Next one. Let's see who is next. Okay, here there are two drawings. Okay, they are very similar. They are very similar. So I will do only one. Who's those? Anybody there that did this? Okay, Andrea. Perfetto. Okay, I will take one of those because they are very similar. So I'm not gonna. Fantasy Garage. Okay, so Fantasy Garage. This one and this one have the same little problem. So I will use this one only. Okay. So look, I show you. Okay, so first of all, the wheels are fine. The only thing is that here you see, this is the first problem in terms of perspective. The ground line is here. Okay, so now when we go from this point to the front wheel, it's gonna be like this. You see, and now you're starting having the car that is sitting on the ground correctly. Okay. This one is pretty much good, not bad. But your wheel, this one is too much in the front. So we have to bring it back. And let's do it. Okay, so now we see All right, so this is not that bad. The only problem is here. It's here. Because it looks like that side is crushed, you know? So let's take the center line. Center line will always help us, you know? That's our center line. Then I put the center line here, and it's here. It's here, this point. So now if I follow this line, I am here. So you see, you have all this here, but on the other side, you have only this. It's impossible. Okay, Fantasy Garage. So what we have to do, we have to go like that. You see, now you have your car. Look, now your car looks nice. It looks good. Now, another problem here. Your car, this is the center, this is your lower part, okay? I put also a little bit of the shadow of the, okay, of the car. But when we get from this point here, we get all this bumper. This is much lower, and that's very strange. As I said, this line will define the limit of your rear bumper, okay, and the limit of your front bumper. You see? Look, now your car gets a real nice proportion. Then I'm just, this is the center line. It's coming down straight. This one is coming down like that. No good. We have to take the center line and we will replicate here. Look. And then we go down. You see? Look. Now all these adjustments, all those little lines, little things, the shadow, you know, all that stuff, it makes the car sketch really believable. So now we can take this, we can do that. And we can look. You see? I'm not finished yet because we still have a problem with this one. Because you put it like this, but in reality, and it's very difficult in this view, I know. This is the beginning of your A pillar, but it cannot just go like this, you know. It's supposed to go there, because when we see a car in top view, don't forget that, okay? In top view, we have the roof, okay, and then we have the windshield and the side window. And then we have the rear window, the tailgate. You see? Look how it is. Do you see? That's the orientation in space of your A pillar, B pillar, and C pillar. So when I go here, you understand that this one, it's just broken. You see? So we have to do this. I'm fixing your shading because it was wrong, okay? And this one, it's there because you have a little bit of the body, a little bit of the body side that gets a little bit of reflection there. You see? See somebody online, but, caro Giuseppe, lei che ama molto la mia musica, sono molto felice che è qui con noi. Grazie. Okay, so now check this out. This is the inclination of your back part, but in this view you cannot do that, because if you do that, once again it looks like it's falling down. It's like falling down. So in general, what do we do? In this view, you do that and then you cut. Look, I'm just fixing a little bit. You see, it's not falling anymore. Now, if you like those lines here, I can fix them too, but it's not really important you put all those lines, okay? When you do a sketch. Okay, now this is, let's say, the most important part to fix your sketch, okay? All right, so now one thing very important is when you put a light here, which is very nice, okay? You did a good job, bravo. Okay? This point here, this means that starting from here, on the left, we see a little bit of this light. So we have to do it. You see, now you have a front end that is symmetrical in perspective. Now there is another thing also. All those lines you put, they are not correct. And also those here. And also those here. Don't do that. First of all, let's fix this wheel. Let's fix this other wheel. All right, so let's fix this one too. Okay. Now, the problem you have here is all your lines are very straight. In general, we never have straight lines. So if you do this type of hole, you know, in the back, this is your shading. You see? Sorry, I had my camera. Then okay, now the reflection in the front part, like that, because it's a little bit like a bubble. And okay, I did this type of shading so that you can see a little bit more of three-dimensional effect on your front end. You can see highlights were placed a little bit higher. It will look more better. Yeah, maybe, but that's okay. Like this is fine. It looks mean. The mean guy, the mean car. Okay, so let's put a little bit of highlight here too. All right, a little bit here too. Okay. Well, I hope that you like what I did, and that helps you a little bit, helps you to understand a little bit more. You know, when I put the cut line, the last thing I want to do for you, it's the cut line of the door, okay, which is here. Okay. All right, that's it. Thank you, Fantasy Garage. Thank you. Keep on sketching, and next time, if you want, you can show me your progress. Okay, so who did those? Anybody there that did these sketches? Hey, Nandan, thank you. Hey guys, did you put your like to the video? Did you subscribe? I hope you did. So anybody did that? Hey, it's a request that if send a photo of this. Good. Okay, don't worry. We'll check this via Instagram, Fantasy Garage. Real! Ok, I'm glad that, yeah, real, giusto. Okay, so let's start with your perspective, okay? After I will come to your side view. So first of all, be careful, because there are things that are very nice, okay, and other things are a little bit strange. First of all, once again, perspective. Now, if this is the line of perspective, okay, and also your wheel, it's going there, you see, and also your front, which is very nice, it's going there, and also here, it's going there, okay, why is this coming down? So that's the first thing that comes, you know, it's like, this looks like somebody that is walking, you know, walking, and with the leg is doing this. It's strange. It's not straight like that, but it's doing this. Okay? Then we have another small problem, but that it is important. Light to try with okay, good, Gandan. Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot. You see, this wheel, this is very good. In perspective, it's nice. The size is good. Look at the size and the thickness of the of your ellipse. It's very good. But when I come here and I do the same thing, it's almost the same. Cannot be. And it cannot be simply because the object is down there. When it comes closer to your eyes, it becomes more like a circle. Now, in this perspective, it's not a circle. It's still an ellipse, but it's going to be a bigger ellipse. Okay, so this is something very important that you think about it. So, I will try to make it. You see? Now we have the right size for the ellipse, for the front wheel. Right, Real? Real, talk to me, tell me, interact with me. Don't leave me alone, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so now if this is the right one, now we can start fixing the other problems. This one should be a little bit thicker. Okay. Okay, okay, Real. Don't worry, I'm joking, huh? I am joking. Okay, so this line goes there. All right, not this one. Therefore, you see, we are starting to get the right thing, but here there is a problem because those lines are following the wrong perspective. So we need to bring this up. And this one also, you know, some details are on the wrong perspective and some others are on the right perspective. So I gotta get a jungle to fix it. Now, I think that you have to change your front lights. Let's do something that is a little bit more modern. You know, I don't know. Do something that is a little bit more sexy. Now, be careful here. You see, when we have this bubble type of roof, it's not good. No, your feedback is here. Kavish, don't worry. Okay, wait. I just pick it up, okay? After I will do it. There you go. Is this one? Don't worry, you will be next. Because I know you're busy afterward. Okay, I put it here. Okay, so if we do this that way, maybe it becomes a little bit more modern, okay? And here you cannot do that. You have to okay. All right, I hope that you are happy with this one. Okay, so the wheel was too small. Now let's check your side view. There was only one thing I wanted to tell you about this one. Wait that I make the point. Giuseppe, it's very simple. If you sketch, you know that this one it's, I don't know, 35. This one should be probably 65 or 45, 50 degrees. And because we sketch freehand and we have in our mind, you just make it wider. That's all. That's how I do. But the rule, the most important thing is the rule. The rule is that if this one it's, I don't know, this looks like a 25, 30 degrees, okay? Then this one should be at least 20, 25 degrees more. So between 50 and 60 degrees. To be honest, I don't know how much is this one. But anyway, there is always 10, 15 degrees difference. That's the rule. Then you have to sketch a lot. When you sketch a lot, you learn how to do it by eye. Just eye judging. That's what I do. That's every designer does that way. Okie dokie. So let's come back here. Be careful with this type of reflection here. That's wrong. Okay? First of all, it comes like that and comes down here. Here you don't have it. And here it's coming down. As I explained many times. Yes, Monzon, yeah, your sketches are here. Don't worry. As I explained many times here, this reflection is a semi-spherical cylinder. So the reflection on a semi-spherical cylinder, it's like this. Okay, this is a theory of reflections, something that you should study. Anyway, this is the reflection. Okay, because it is semi-spherical, we say. Then here we have the core. Okay, all right, which is here. You know? Okay, so if I take a red orange line, felt tip, so check what's happening now. Okay, I take this glass, this one, I tell you where it comes from. You see? This is a part of a cylinder, semi-spherical, you see, this is important to understand. When you make reflections, look, here we have our shading, because it comes from the cylinder. And this is a part of the reflection of the cylinder cut with the shape of the window, which is semi-spherical, but it is always a cylinder. Sir, a tip please to differentiate between reflection and shadow when shading. Reflection and shadow. Yeah, there are some videos, New York, NYTS. There are several videos on my channel that talk about that. Okay, they are called casting shadow, shading, reflections, theory of reflections. You will find them because they are there. So if I start that, it would take me 2 hours to do it. Okay, sir, are there dedicated videos on channel for theory of reflections? On my channel, yes, Gandan. You have to go and check theory of reflections Luciano Bove on Google or on YouTube, and all the videos that are about that will come out. If you want, you can buy my ebook. It's called Reflections, and that's only for reflections and cast shadows and theory of reflections. Okay, if you want to buy the book, I can tell you where you can find it. Okay, you have to go to www.lulu.com. Okay, that's the website where I have all my ebooks. You put my name, Luciano Bove, in the search, and you will find all my ebooks. If you are interested in reflections, that ebook, I think it's $4. It's nothing. So you can buy that one. Okay? Check it out. Do as you like. Okay, so now, Kavish. Very important for you. First of all, the sketch, I like it. Okay? So you did a very nice sketch. Kavish, I really hope you are still with me. So this one is nice. There is nothing I have to say. Here everything is cool. The shading, everything. The only problem you have, it's here. And in the front shadow. Okay? So first of all, if this is shadow, so this is your shadow. Okay, good, Real. I'm happy. Cyanation, okay, okay, I understand. You have to go to sleep, okay. Don't worry, this one with Kavish will be fast, because in reality he made just a little mistakes, and I will be fast. Okay, so this is the first thing, okay? Now, look at this. We are watching the reflection that you made, okay? That you made here. And this is very important. The reflection is this one. Without shading. Why did you put the shading? Don't put the antenna. Who cares about the antenna? We are not in the 90s. Kavish, don't do the antenna. Via l'antenna. Antenna, it's after war. Okay, so, alright? Now, I don't understand why you put the reflection here like that. You know, we said it many times. Here it's a shading. Always dark, light, dark, white. This is the black, super black or super dark reflection done with the marker. Besides, I really like the effect you made to show a window or something. Okay, so look at me. Okay, that's your reflection with the shading from dark to light, which is the core, and on top is the same thing, and also on the side, of course. All right, this is the only thing I'm going to say for you, because everything else looks okay. You see, I'm just making minor things, but it's okay. Look, now you have a very nice shiny windshield. Okay? Alright, good. So, cyanation. Yeah, Lakshman, your sketch is here, don't worry. Cyanation has to go to sleep. I don't want him to have a nightmare. Cyanations. I'm looking for yours. Mozam, I have also yours here. Okay, Kavish. I don't know who's this. No name. This is very nice. Who did this? I forgot. Cyanation, I found you. This one, cyanation. Okay, cyanation. I have to tell you one thing. Once again, it's so light that it looks like there is a very fog. It's a foggy day. It's a foggy day. So, look, first of all, put your line here, okay? Then be careful with the front nose. In this perspective, in this perspective, the wheel is okay, but you don't see all that nose because of perspective. You can't see it. Then this point cannot be here, should be here. The beginning of your windshield. So look what I do. That is your front. Very small. Because of the perspective. Okay? Now, center of the wheel, okay? So this is the end of your car, and this is the thickness, okay? The thickness of your wheel. There you go. Now, the back wheel, as we said before with Giuseppe, okay, we have to judge. This is small one, this is probably 25 degree or 20, and this one is gonna be 35, 40. It's very long car, so let's do it. Does it look correct? Yeah, let's say that it does, pretty much. Now, I go with the same line of your rocker panel all the way to the back. Okay, I have the other wheel here. Then I have this one. And then I have this one, which is still wider because it's from here, it's doing this. So this one is the widest one. Okay, so now I have the base of my sketch. You see? You see? Look at your car. Now you can see your car, signation. But anyway, signation, don't worry. You can check this video tomorrow. Mr. Henry, I think so. We will check, don't worry. Now, those lights are more over here. All right, look. I'm making a little bit of animation. Okay. Okay, so I think that now it's clear for you what you have to do. All right? Okay, good. Good night to you. See you next time. Okay, good. Take care. Now I will show you the sketches that I still have, okay? And I hope that somebody will say, yeah, that's mine, okay? Okay. Good. Who's this? Besides, you should treat much better the paper on which you sketch. It's too bad that it's because the sketch is not bad, huh? Has a nice lines, nice flow. So this one, it's nice. The only problem with this one is the front wheel. Same thing, you see, look, same size, basically. There you go, look, now it looks good. Okay, Mozam, is this yours? I don't know if this is yours, you have to tell me. Let me see, Mozam, because I read the name before. Ah, Mozam is here, okay. Okay, Mozam, get ready. This is Strozek. Okay. But anyway, what I want to tell him, and you guys can tell him, just in case you know him, that this is the problem. Everything else looks pretty good. He forgot to put the wheel on the other side, so we put the wheel. You see, with the shadow, now the car is sitting on the ground. Now we can really see the car. Okay, that's it. Okay, so those are yours, right? Mozam. Okay, so let's do first this one. Now I had to take another pencil because this one is over. It's finished. Okay, so I'll tell you what's not working here. This is your perspective. Okay? So your focal point is here, your vanishing point. You see? But this one, it's going in another direction. You see? And those ones go into the right direction. So this is the first problem. Now we have to fix this. You see? Now, by magic, your car is again in perspective. So, did you get the point? I hope so. Now, look again, another problem. This is like a SUV. This is the center of the wheel. there is a big problem in terms of size of the body. This one was too low, too much. When we make SUVs, in reality, the lower bottom of the car, it's almost on the center of the wheels, because the suspensions are higher, so the whole car is higher than a normal car. So look, you see? And this part in the back, this one you can make it a little bit higher. Okay, so now I think we've got your perspective correct. Put a little bit of reflection. Okay, so then you had also this one, and for me this one has an important problem, which is, look, first of all, the wheel, don't put those lines like that. Make it dark. Then put the wheels on the other side, here. You see how much better it is now. Now your car is really sitting on the ground. You see? Now another thing here. Look what I will do. Look what I do. I take this windshield and I bring it back. Now you still don't see the difference, but I will show you. All right, look how much better it looks now. Let me clean up a little bit this line. Okay, now this is wrong. This should be here, and you never do it this way. You can't. You have to do always straight or like this, but never this way. You know why? Because when you open a door with an angle like that here, and you open, it can just cut your face. Think about it. Nobody does that. So it is here. Then there is also another thing. The size of your door, of front door, has to be bigger than the size of the rear door. Always. Okay? So now let me just fix a little bit this line here. Okay. Just fixing again a little bit more. Then I just take this off because this is wrong. I put the reflection. Don't put the rear view mirrors, all those details, forget it. Not important, really. Then again, I take the line of the rocker panel and I put on the other side. You see, this is the point, not this one. This is just too low. You made a diaper, a full diaper in the back. Okay, so let's take this off. Okay, same thing in the front. Yeah, in the front it's at the limit. It's okay. We can accept. Then this line, be careful when you do those lines because it looks like the side body. It's like a wave. No, it's not like a wave. Look how much better now. And then the last thing is this reflection is too high. No, it has to come here. So I take my white just to clean up. And this one, it's going here. Because here is turning. It's turning the car. Going to the back. Okay, so this is your car. All right. I hope this was useful to you. Take care. Ciao. Next. Now, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who did this? Anybody knows? Anybody there that did this? Now, if you take the shoulder line and you bring it up, the reflection will follow. It's according to the section of your cylinder. You bring it down. You bring it down. This is the, if I make a section here, you see, this is the breaking point. This is the breaking point. This is here, the white part. This is this part. This one. And this one is this one. Okay? I hope that that way it's clear. Okay, nobody is answering to this one. All right, no problem. So, who did this one? Anybody did this one? There's no name. But I remember there were two drawings. I choose this one. No, nobody there. Okay. We are still 18 people. Okay. So who did this one? Okay, Mozan. Ciao. Thanks for being with us. If you want to offer a coffee, have a super sticker, super chat here, please use it so that I can drink a beer after all this work for you. So, anybody did this? No. Anybody did this? Of you? This one. Who's this one? The sketch with the blue black background, which is nice, huh? Not bad. Who did this? Those are the last ones. Okay, let's do this. Nobody, sir, where can I send my sketch if there is a future video? Allora, NYTS on my Instagram profile, okay? Luciano Bove 1. It's called Luciano Bove 1 with the number 1, okay? Follow me, and then in chat, you can send your pictures just like everybody else. Hey, Lakshman, which one is yours? Is this one? Okay, Nandan, which one? You have to tell me. You have to explain. Because I have a... Let's do this. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now tell me which one is yours by the number. Okay. The blue with black, it's mine. Okay, Lakshman. So this is Lakshman. Lakshman is this one. What number, Lakshman? Number 1 or number 2? No, you have to tell me the number. 3, 4, 1, 2. Nandan, number 3. Okay, Nandan. Perfect. Thank you. Then, Who's number 2, number 1, and number 3, and number 4? Okay. Lakshman, it's number 2. Alright, Lakshman. Perfect. Number 4. Acid Ace. Hi, how are you? Long time. Well, will you be doing another review? Because I wish to see my sketch on there if it's possible, sir. Yeah, but where is your sketch? Is this one? Is this one? Those are the only sketches that I did not do. Then I did one and nobody was there, and I can show you which one. I did this one. Who's this? Acid Ace. Maybe is this yours? You see, I did all of them. Believe me, I don't have any more sketches. Those are the only one left. I don't know the name of those people. It's written, but I cannot understand. I'm sorry. Acid Ace, do one thing. Send it to me again. That's the only way. Okay? All right. So let's take Lakshman. Okay? And after I will do Nandang, ok? Ok, sorry Acid Age, sorry. Grazie Giuseppe, se vuoi mandare i tuoi disegni non c'è problema, tanto su Facebook, su Instagram e anche su YouTube, sai come fare, non c'è problema. Allora, Lakshman, first of all, very important, when you put a background, okay? You put the background because you want to reinforce your car, which is the main subject. So the background cannot fight with your car, okay? But it has to be a support of your car. So never do this. Don't start your line exactly where there is a change in the car, because this graphically, also graphic design is the same thing. Sì, anche rendering, Giuseppe, non c'è problema. You can but Giuseppe, no Photoshop, only freehand stuff. My channel is only handmade stuff, no Photoshop, no digital. Sorry. Not because I don't know, it's because I am the king of the fundamentals in drawings for cars, okay? And therefore fundamentals is not digital. Digital something comes much later, before we need the fundamentals. Okay, so don't do that. Start from here. You see? Because this is a clean line, you can cut and cross that line. Second thing, don't do that, because it looks like the back part of your car, it's part of your background. And that's also another problem. So come down and cut it here. Okay, so let's take a blue and let's do it. I will show you. I don't know if it's the same blue, but probably we'll make it. Okay. No, this is more green. I found the right blue. Okay, so now you can see, now it's much better. Much better. Okay, so another problem that you have here, it is your reflection. part is very low. Look what distance you have from the ground. It's just, it doesn't work that way. So what you have to do, hey Marsing, thank you Marsing, how are you? How is life in UK? Do you have rain just like us? I will check the rest part that's later. Okay, you are in Taiwan. Okay, Real, don't worry. Thank you, and a big hug to Taiwan from me. Okay, so basically, as we said, from center line to the bottom of the car, this is a sports car, should be here. Well, you see how much I'm going to cut your car? But you will see it's going to look much, much better. Now, look at your car. Does it look even more sporty? Does it look even sleeker? Look. It looks better. Much better proportion. So now that we did that, you understand that this line, you can bring it higher. Don't do the door handles. Forget the detail, those details. We don't need them. Too many lines, too many things. Don't do that. Now, the only thing I would do, I would make this back part a little bit longer, to be honest. I would make this one a little bit longer. Then this line also, we had to fix it. So, let's imagine that it's like this, okay? You see, it is better proportion now. All right. Okay, good. I hope that it was useful for you. Lakshman, if you're gonna be in my class next Thursday, we will keep on working on that. If it's not possible, I think it's not possible for you this week. Don't worry, we will do it next week, okay? No problem. Nyandan. Okay, wait. I just make my nice shot. Okay, first of all, Nandan, this is very nice. So I want to tell you, I think it's a very nice sketch. Okay? The only thing that this is a little bit too big, this is a little bit too small. But when I see overall, I kind of like it, you know? The perspective is nice. Even your wheels are nice, you know. That's very nice. Now, the only problem for me, I think, that maybe this center line, it's here. And if it's here, then it's more like this. Okay, I just try to get very fast the main block, you know. So finally you have an Italian following. Okay, I'll try to keep the point. All right, Giuseppe. Every Tuesday. Today it's exceptional that we are here on Monday, but this series, your sketch, my feedback, it's every Tuesday at 5 p.m. French time, which is the same in Italy. I don't know if you are in Italy, but it's the same in Italy. So you can send a picture of your sketch done with your telephone or in the chat of my Instagram profile. That's all. Send a couple, not too many, yeah? One or two, and then I will print them for the next week. That's how it works basically. Okay, so now I am trying to get the right proportion, you know, because something is wrong here. It's a little bit too narrow, so I can see that it is narrow. So ok, bravo, perfetto, va bene, non c'è problema, quando vuoi. Okay, so shadow. And this is too much compared to this part on the side. This part we can take it off. We don't need that. Let me put this wheel a little bit like it's turning, just a little bit. Okay. And this part is maybe your belt line. I think it's a little bit high. Okay, so maybe we can do something like this. Don't do too many things because you make everything very complicated. You know. Rear view mirrors we don't need the rear view mirrors in a sketch. Believe me. Now, can you see that the proportion is better now? Sometimes I'm not able to replicate on the other side of, I understand that, Nandan, but that's why you put the center line. Then if this is your line here, you know that from this point to this point you have this much, and then you have your wheel. So in the other side should be the same thing. So your wheel closed should be here. Because we are opening it a little bit, you know, because it's a SUV, that's how we're doing it. But anyway, there are lots of little references that you can find, you know, on your car sketch. Quarter view, I don't get there the rear side correctly, but the rear side here is fine, no problem. The rear side is fine. Okay, but anyway, now it looks much better. Your lights are a little bit too small. I just make them a little bit bigger. Okay. I will do something more like that. You know, something that it's a little bit more trendy today. Okay, Ngandan, that's it. So I hope that you are happy. Now I am going to re-put my glasses and we are going, where is it? Okay, it is here. Okay, so here I am. All right, I hope that you had fun today. We did a lot of work. There are only a couple of them, but we really didn't know whose sketches are those. Just in case you want to offer me a coffee or a beer, please, you have the super chat and super sticker down there, okay? And then you can offer me a coffee or a beer. And if not, it's okay anyway. Don't forget to be back here. Oh, thank you, Gandan. Thanks. Thank you very much. I appreciate very much. All right, cool. Don't forget that next week we will be back on Tuesday, our main day, okay? Tuesday at the same time, all right? So if you want to show me new sketches, submit new sketches to make sure that I can overview them and give you my feedback and make some quick, nice corrections that might help you to improve and fix in your head some of the main basics rules that are important for us to not to forget. Thank you again, Andan. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you. Hey, anybody else that wants to take an example from Nandan, I'll be very happy, huh? All right, okay, so that's cool. I think I said it all. Don't forget, next Friday, we go back with our series about design talk, okay? And I'm trying to see if I can have a guest star this time with us. So I don't say more because It's not sure yet, but my idea is to bring a guest star, okay, with us. So we'll see. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. You have been with me for about 2 hours 20, so it's quite a long time. Thank you, Mandan and Konstantinos, for your tips. All right. Between a pizza and a coffee today, it's very nice. Okay, so next Tuesday, your sketch, my feedback. Next Friday at 6 p.m., we will have design talk. Okay, so now I am ready to say goodbye. Ciao. Thank you.